Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. You got some juice today? I don't suggest drinking all this if you live with all this, because that's disgusting. That's disgusting. But if you live by yourself like me and you're the only one that drinks it, fuck them cups. Fuck them cups. Drink out the fucking bottle. Fuck that shit. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Smiley Doxa, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. So today, we are going to be talking about the time that I lived with a stalker, harassing ex-male roommate. However, I pronounced this title or label it. I'm not sure what I'm going to name it as yet, but basically we're talking about my roommate who stalked and harassed me when I was living there for like 5 months, you know? Well, 4 months because I moved out before the 5th. But stay tuned to know what happened. Who knows? I may include screenshots, videos, and proof that this actually happened, you know? Who knows? But if you're new to the channel and you're from my TikTok or any other platforms, or you even see me on your YouTube For You page, like, why not subscribe? Look at this beautiful face. We support the LGBTQ community. We support equality over here, and we don't support racism, and we support human rights, period. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't support that, don't subscribe. Don't waste your time. Just scroll. Why are you even here anyway? Go. We don't want you here. She. But yeah, hello to my new subscribers. How you guys doing today? Yeah, I'm listening. Talk to me to the camera. I'm gonna give you a moment of silence for you to vent to me. We're gonna drink this while you vent to me, because I'm waiting. You're not talking. I'm not hearing you. Damn. Why am I not noise? Anyways, you done? You finished? Alright. Even if you didn't vent, that's okay. A moment of silence to yourself ain't nothing, you know? But yeah. Let's get into the video and let me stop rambling. Here's a story time on how I was harassed and stalked by my ex-male roommate. So let me give y'all the basic background. I hope I'm talking a lot because I'm trying to talk a lot even though it's like 2 a.m. Anyways, let me give y'all the basic the background story. So I met this guy in like December. I don't know when it was, but it was shit broken. I need to sell that shit. Anyways, I met this guy in December. I want to say it was December. I might have to look back at my messages and prove that it was December, but it was December. I was stressing about finding a place, blah, 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 blah. I was stressing in November, December, and then I found a place and I was like, sweet, because I had to be out by the 17th. January 17th. I believe it was that day, if I'm not mistaken. So I moved out. He said the room was available on January 1st. Like, when I first toured it, I'm not gonna lie, the place was completely shitty. I I did not want to live with a guy. I don't like men, period. I don't trust them. Stuff has happened to me in the past to make me don't want to trust any men. But I just took that leap of faith and just stuck to myself, and I always had my taser or my knife with me every time I came home or every time I went to the bathroom, just for my own safety. And yep, I should have did that because I'm gonna tell you what happened in the story. But yeah, it's just me personally. I don't feel safe around men. I don't trust them. Like if you see my TikToks, you'll understand why. Instead of me like explaining my trauma and stuff. Like I know it's like you're not your trauma, like shit like that, but still, like it still happened to me. But anyways, the place was shitty. The fridge was not clean. The bottom had like some brownish, yellowish, when the fridge dirty. Eek. I was like, yep, that's the man I'm living with. Because if it was a female, she would have scrubbed that shit. And I look in the bathroom, it was clean. Yeah, it was good. And the girl, it was a girl who was living before me, so of course it's gonna be clean. And I looked in the room, I was like, oh my god, why is he showing these rooms when she's literally not home and the fucking room is a mess? Excuse my language. There was clothes everywhere on the floor. I couldn't even walk in. I can't even get a step in the door because the room was shit. But I was like, I didn't even look at it properly. I just look at it from the pictures because the pictures, it was like clean and needy. But I was like, you know what? It's my only options. Like, I need a place to stay. The other place is like very far. And like, I live like this side of town and I want to go to all far place, which I am now. Because I didn't have no other choice. But I'm going to tell you. But I just chose that place. It was just like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, a 5-minute drive from my job. It was literally down the street. That's the only reason why I lived there. And it was a 30-minute bike ride. Well, with me, it was like a 10 minute because I was sometimes on adrenaline. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, the place hella crappy. Like, I wish I could like show y'all my memories, but it was not it. But I was just like, you know what? I would take my leap of faith in this. I have nowhere to go. And like, I didn't want to be homeless because the lease was up in my mother's girlfriend place. And I don't think they renew it, but I also think that they did. Because who knows, they might lie to me and have my ex move in and kick me out, But I don't know. Or they could just move somewhere else and get a much smaller place with her, my mom's girlfriend, and my brother, But I don't know. I don't talk to them, so I don't know where they moved or if they stayed and lied to me. I don't know. I saw that he was like friendly with cats, and I'm sorry, don't trust anyone with this detail, but if you're a cat lover or like an animal lover, you're to be trusted, because if you won't hurt your pets, you won't hurt a single human. That's how I feel in every situation. And that's what I went with my gut. And he was also a PS4 gamer, so I was just like, you know what? Gamers, we'll get along. We're both gamers. We both have PS4. And we have basically the same games, We'll get along. And like, I trust gamers. Like, we're to ourselves. We're like antisocial. Like, we're stuck in our community. We don't gossip and do all this thing. We just care about gaming. Fuck humans, We love the gaming life. That's how I feel. And probably mostly other gamers feel. Like, fuck people. I like gaming. Help me escape from reality. But yeah, so I just took a leap of faith and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's live with him. And he said he was in between jobs. Did not know what that mean. I just want to point that out. I don't know how he paid rent, but he mentioned he washed his friend's cars like once a month. That was it. I don't know how he paid rent, honestly. It was $750 and he was basically home every single fucking day. I'm not exaggerating. He would wake up like 6 a.m., go to sleep at like 8 at the beginning, and then it start being 9, 10, 11, whenever he feel like 11 o'clock in the night, yelling, screaming, video games on his computer all day. That's what he did. And eat my food. He said, over text, I have the message, which I was okay with. He said when he's drunk, he'll eat my food, but he replace it. Here's the keys. When he's drunk, this dude was never drunk. I will bring bears, he'll drink my shit. Then I replaced it. Offered me to buy a can when I had literally had like a 6-pack, 12-pack, 24-pack bottles in the fridge for my guests. When every time my friends come over, they would drink, you know. He drank it. Never replaced it. My food? What's food? He never replaced it. I bought 3 bottles of Welch's. It was one of this too. One of this. This is my favorite one. Dragon fruit mango. I bought 3. It was that one. Oh my god. I don't. Oh, it's right here. Fucking honestly. Literally, I'm not exaggerating this shit. Passion fruit, mango twist, and this one. That's the only one I've ever tasted. I've never tried the grape one. I bought those. He drank it all in one night. No, I'm exaggeration. 2 nights. What the fuck? He said he was gonna replace it. He did, but drink it again. How does that fucking work? I never drink one shit of juice in my crap. But anyways, so when we were moving in, my friend did an interview on him. Like, I asked him questions about rooming and how he is, because mind y'all, it was my first time having a roommate, first time moving out the house. So my friend basically asked the questions for me because all my friend group, which is my coworkers, was like nervous for me, like living with a male, being on my own, you know. But I've never asked anyone for help with the money with rent. Like, I always paid it on time. Like, I put my mindset, like, if I moved out my toxic household and put myself in these situations, I should be able to make up every money, the rent, anything, my phone bill, anything. I have to work hard and do it myself, because I won't ever fucking contact my family saying I need help for money. No. They're cut off for a reason. Like, no. They won't speak to me, I won't speak to them. That's it. Heard. They haven't contacted me. It's been like 7 months now. That's fine. Don't contact me. And that's how I see my mindset is. And if you're seeing this video, don't even text me saying, you know, why are you saying these things on YouTube? This is my YouTube channel. This is my safe place. I publicly open rants, discussion here with my followers and not my toxic family household. This is my YouTube channel. I built this YouTube channel and my TikTok platforms so I can talk about mental health, story times, and whatever I choose to. Whether I talk about you or not in my videos, your name, your face, your location isn't in any of it. None of your personal information is in it. So don't text me about this, because I won't respond and it will get blocked and deleted. The day of the moving, it was fine. It was perfectly fine. Like, he tried to make me feel comfortable. He wasn't loud or anything. And then day 2, he was fucking loud. And we had like a talk, because he kept forcing me to like hang out with the living room with him. Even though I told him I had social anxiety and he was trying to break me out of it. Like, but I only also chose to live with him because he had a mental illness like me, and I thought we could like bond over that and like we will understand each other. Because he has depression and anxiety, or mostly anxiety. That's what he has, anxiety. He used to be on medication for it, but he just smokes, do drugs. Yeah, he was a drug addict. But I didn't hold that against him. Like, I don't really care what you do, just don't bring that shit around me. Even though he tried to encourage me to like smoke weed and do edibles because it might help with my depression, anxiety, mental illness. Like, no, I tell you no, fuck off. But it was going great. Like, he's pretty loud. Like, this man does not care if I was there or not. He was fucking loud. Like, 1 o'clock. I work night shifts, and sometimes I work in the morning, so my schedule is like iffy. I won't ever make noise. He will always come in his room every time I was come home late at night, just to go on his computer and watch what I do. When you're literally stealing from me, I'm not gonna steal for you. Like, what the fuck? Like, he didn't even tell me he'd take my shit. I just found out the next day. Oh, my chocolate packets, all of them gone. Who else did it? It was him. But yeah, he was loud. Every night I will have those AirPods thingy and my ear is going to sleep because he was that fucking loud. He didn't care about me. He did not care if I was comfortable. He just don't give a shit and think of his place and not his place and his room's place, or two roommates living with each other. Like, he had his big ass room and he had a private bathroom inside the bathroom, and he still uses mines. Like, what the fuck? Dude. Like, why the fuck he can't sell me that room and he live in my small bedroom when literally my closet was like so damn small and I had an outside bathroom where everyone could use. Like, what the fuck? You know? It's so fucking stupid. And like, he wasn't even my fucking landlord, but he thought he was because it's his place. He been here longer than everyone, so it's his place. No, the fuck it's not. You didn't buy this shit. You're renting it, dumbass motherfucker. You're not my landlord. And the landlord's so fucking stupid, bro. I swear to God. I'm gonna tell you why though, but let me stop randomly. It was good at first, and then they start getting terrible. And then an incident happened where he was pissing me off when he was keep eating my food. Like, he even ate my salad, which I ate out of and saved for later. Like, who? That's disgusting, bruh. Like, I literally slopped over that salad and put it right back in the fridge because I wasn't done with it. And it's like a Caesar salad with chicken and shrimp. But I ate all my shrimp, thank God. Like, ew. Like, my lettuce was still in that dressing. Like, what the fuck? But it just started getting hectic because there was this incident where I told him, like, hey, like, I was paying for utensils, $7.50 a month, including utensils. That includes the mailbox, and he didn't have a mail key. So what the fuck am I paying for? Like, I went a whole 1 month without Wi-Fi because he didn't know the password. Stupid. And I was like telling him like ending of February, 2 months of me, or March, one of them two, March, April, yeah, ending of February. I was like telling like, hey, like, I believe it was February. I'm not sure. I don't want to look at my messages because I'm lazy. It was February or March, one of them endings, because we didn't talk for 2 months or a month and a half. But anyways, forget it. I told him, okay, like, I have important mails in the mailbox. I need you to check it. And he's like, oh, okay, I know someone. I know the mailbox guy, and I know when he comes, so like remind me of like this time. Okay, I did. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Told him the next day. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'll do it tomorrow. Told him again. Oh, he didn't come today. Oh, I forgot. So I got pissed because it was food stamps. He was eating all my shit, and I had to rebuy my shit with my own fucking money because he wasn't paying me shit to buy my own fucking food. So I needed that food stamps. I never told him it was food stamps. And I got pissed, and I didn't talk to him. Yeah, that's what happened. I don't talk to people when I'm upset because I start cussing and yelling, and that's not who I am. That's how I was raised and taught. I was never taught to control my emotions or how to communicate my emotions or feelings, whatever you want to say. But yeah, I didn't talk to him whole day. And then he told me he wanted my room for some melatonin. I think it was that same week. And I was like, oh, don't go in my room. Like, I don't want nobody in my room. I stay there. Because it was messy. I was going through depression. I was, not gonna lie. I'll probably edit that word out, but I'm depressed and I went to, at that time, not gonna lie, my room is always messy when I'm depressed, and I took some long walks, late night walks, whenever I get depressed and start thinking these thoughts in my head. Like, I heard that helps. That's what I used to do before I moved out with, when I was living with my mother. Like, I used to do late night walks. Like, I heard that helps. Like, when I was in the hospital, they told me I should do that, which I did. Like, it helps me, like, cry, like, take my mind off of stuff. Like, I hated that place. I hated my space, and depression and trauma. It all just hit me when I moved out. So I was just going through a lot, And I didn't have anybody at the time. I'll be honest, I didn't. I don't like to communicate my feelings. I didn't have anyone. So it's very much a lot for me. But he went to my room, took some melatonin. Yes, I did give him permission to get melatonin, but I never gave him permission to go in my room. I never locked my room, and that's where I fucked up at. My friend, she makes sure I had locked to my door and installed a key for that reason, but I never had a roommate, so I trusted him, and I don't have to fucking work keys, I'm gonna be honest. That's why I never fucking locked my door. I trusted a stranger, and I never thought he would go in a girl's room, Like a male going in a girl's room. Everyone knows that's terrible. You can't do that. But it was his house, so he didn't give a fuck. And he coming in how messy my room was, and I said, I'm depressed. I didn't want anyone going in, blah, blah, blah. I said what I said. He went the next day because I was still not talking to him. I don't know what for, but there was a bin with my bowls inside, and it was a trash bag, because every time I come for work, I just dump it in the bin so I can just wash it all in one time, because I'm rarely in the kitchen because he's always fucking in there. And like, I guess he thought it was trash, so he took it out and took out my bathroom trash, which had pads in it. I didn't want him to go through that either, because that's embarrassing. I'm a girl. Why the fuck would you go in my trash or in my bathroom, period? Like, I put all my pads in the black bag and just throw it all. That's the same thing I do with my bowls. Like, I would just put it all in one, and when I'm done with my period, I just throw it all at once. I don't want to have to constantly, like, keep going to the trash, like, when I'm in pain. Like, no. I have really bad cramps to the point where I have to take like 6 pills a day or more, I don't count, to calm the cramps down, because it sucks, and I have to go to sleep, take 3 showers. It's a lot. Like, I really hate being a female for that reason. But he also threw that trash out in my bathroom, and he threw my bowls out in my room. So I got pissed off. I went outside. I started yelling because it was late at night, and I was on the phone with my friend. I was like, this N-word. I don't say the N-word ever, but I say when I'm fucking mad. I was like, this nigga, blah, 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 you fucking bitch. And he's just like, you know what? Calm down. And then don't think about it. Have a good night rest. And deal with it tomorrow. I'm like, okay. I wanted to sleep uneasy, but I did fall asleep. And then when I did wake up, I heard like a lot of back and forth. Like he was slamming shit, like the slide door. Like, what the fuck, bro? You got a roommate sleeping. Like, I work night shift. Can you fucking not? Well, here's how I was slamming that shit. Oh, I still have like PTSD from that shit. Like, gosh, I hate loud noises. Like, it gives me a lot of anxiety. And like I told him that, like, don't yell at me or don't do anything loud because it gives me a lot of anxiety. And that's a trauma response. But, you know, and then he started knocking on my door, saying pray, 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 I guess. And then he started calling me, even though I was like sleeping, like wake up. So I declined his message. Calls. And I guess that sent him off, and he just started like banging. Boom, boom, boom. Open this fucking door. Come fucking help me. And I guess he kicked it because it was a long pause, and then do. I'm not ever gonna fucking work with I'm not gonna fucking help any child ever again. Excuse me? While he did that, I was having bike issues and he was helping me with it. Like my tire, I need new tires up to this day still. The fuck was that? I had a ooh, I could put this in my hair. Anyways, I had a flat tire and I need like a new air pump for my tires. That's why I bought this from Five Below. And like, he was taking the whole tire off to help me fix it. And I guess he found tools. So I guess he asked someone for their tools and they took his ID. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming from what my friends told me. I don't know who it was. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? But that's what he basically said. I'm not fucking helping any child ever again. Just because I want to help him with my bike because I was upset with him. And him yelling and cussing. I'm not gonna lie, I did have a panic anxiety attack. Like my whole body was shaking. Like in that moment I was just like terrified. Because I was not expecting that, to be honest. And like I called my friend. Let's name him Pizza Daddy because that's what he is. He's called Brock. I'm gonna say my restaurant name. That's what he's calling my job, but Pizza Daddy, he came to the rescue because he always told me if I need anything, like I'm literally 10 minutes away from you, like I live around the corner, like I'll be right there. Like he was one of the people that was scared for me living with a guy. Like he rather me live with him than my ex roommate. But he couldn't because his boyfriend wouldn't allow it. And they had a child, so, you know. But, Pizza Daddy came over and was just calm as hell, actually. And asking him, like, hey, what's going on? And they spoke Spanish the entire time. I was so pissed off. And, like, they were just laughing and chit-chatting. Well, he told me to, like, get my stuff ready for work and we're gonna go to his house. Well, I was, like, gagging up. Like, I wanted to throw up in the shower. Like, I was really having an anxiety attack. Like, I was shaking. I didn't even put lotion on me. Like, I was shaking and I was pissed off. And then when I got into his car, I just my tears just started falling. I was just like, oh my gosh. what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I put myself into? And I called my TT, my friend, and I told her everything, and I told her like stuff he did before, and how I was scared to tell her anything that's been going in this house, how he was eating my food and shit. And she said I should have told her. I said I know how you is. I didn't want to have to move in again. But yeah, they all just told me talk to him, but I was like, no, you don't know how it is to be scared in your own room to talk to someone who's literally an asshole to you 24/7 now. He freaking opened his door every time I came out my room, or every time I came home late at night. It was loud as fuck. Harassed me, made me pay rent like 3 days early, even though it's due at first. Had a problem with me using the microwave. Like, what the fuck? Saying, no, it shouldn't take that long to microwave food. Bitch, it's frozen food from the dollar store. It's gonna take fucking long, and I still didn't like that shit. Like, fuck you, I was heating up too fucking stuff. Like, go to sleep, nigga. Sorry. He took the AC from me. Was the box on the wall, he took it out. Left me a fucking note. If I can insert this note right here, please do it, pray. Please do it. I'll fucking insert it. Saying, if you don't talk to me or show me your room, you can't have the AC back. And he saw my room, saw it was trashed and stuff, because I was depressed and stressed out because of you. I did throw my trash out that I had in my room, but you want my landlord. You can't see my room. I think I skipped a part. Oh my fucking god, hold on. I'm still about to 10 story times. Yeah, I skip a few parts. I'm so sorry. It's stories all over the place. He was like harassing me over text and then 24 messages on the day of Easter. I'm not gonna insert those messages in case I ever going through a lawsuit with him, or I have to pursue one with him for harassment in the future. I'm not gonna show the screenshots. But he was just harassing me over text saying, oh, if you don't talk to me, you gotta move back in with your mother or I'll go on the streets. I can kick you out, blah, 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 blah. A lot of shit. And I wasn't even home for those 4 days. I was at a friend's house because I was terrified of going back there. Even though I was paying for rent there. Like, what the fuck? I'm so numb. He left his clothes in a washer for 2 weeks. And I felt that was a way for him to try to talk to me or make me talk to him, even though I didn't, saying, hey, I still paying rent, like, move your fucking clothes. Like, I know he did that on purpose to piss me off. And yeah, the story's all over the place. I'm sorry, but the literally in the text, he was just saying how, like, he see me Uber Eats and trash never left my room. It did. I do it when you wasn't home in the mornings before I go to work. And how you come home late at night, Uber Eats in the night, having friends over at night. It was only one friend at night, and she spent the night because we were starting to become friends. And her home is toxic, and she didn't want to go home, so I told her she could stay over, you know? Even though it was like literally like 4 or 6 hours, because we came home late, like 2 in the morning, and she left early, like 8 in the morning, because she had to go to school or something. But yeah, it was stupid. I told him, I asked him what's the light on number, because he fucking gave me the wrong number on the lease. I tried to tell her what happened. She's like, okay, I'll deal with it. And I never like texted her when I first moved in because he said they were friends. So anything I said, she won't take my side because they're friends. And I told my TT, my friend, that. Which ended up being true because I'm a Libra and I'm always right. She defended him even though I sent her like proof of everything. I talked with her on the phone. I still have a recording of our conversation, the first conversation we had. I have everything over text. She was not listening to me. She was just saying, talk to him. That's all you have to do. I don't want to remove you. I'm like, you're basically violating my tenant rights. I don't have to talk to him. He's not my landlord, you are. And she's like, no, I'm not, blah, blah, blah. And I show her my lease saying, she signed my lease. She is my landlord. The leasing office told him he can't sublease it to me because we can't do a month-to-month because of the car thingy. I will have to like go to security every day and say, hey, I live here, even though I'm not a lease, and they have to keep calling him every day. It's not it, no. So I put the gas passes on my friend's car so they can be able to get in, you know? Since I didn't have a car, and that's the only way they could get in with the gas pass or wait through a security line, which is stupid. And even if I did wait through security line and I wasn't on that lease, they wouldn't have let me in. But yeah, that's why he can't do that. And I told her. She didn't listen. I called leasing office. I told them what was going on. They can't do anything about it, but yeah. She basically told him everything that we discussed in private together, which also violated my tenant rights. But I found a place 5 days before May. The fuck is that? I'm so fucking blind. 5 days before May, I'm living it right now. Lease takeover. And I was going back and forth with her, like saying, like, I need to fucking move out. You're threatening me to get me out my lease. And she's like, you know what? Don't pay the $750 you owe. Just get the fuck out of here by Sunday. And that's exactly what I did. Period. And I made his ass pay the $1,500 by himself. I also want to add that someone came in the house. I don't know if it was the landlord or someone else, but they were just coming to me like this close to my face about the situation, saying, "Oh, if you want to leave, you can't bring the leasing office into this, blah blah blah." Which is also a form of harassment because I don't know who the fuck you are. You're entering my house, and it was just me and her alone. And I let her in because I was scared because she kept banging. She won't stop, saying, "No, she's here to fix the AC," even though she wasn't in uniform or anything. Like, the only reason I knew like she had the right address because she's like, "Oh, it's blank here, like my ex-roommate's name." So it's like, "Oh, it's probably a friend of his." Like, you know, no one told me she was coming over that day. I was literally going to work that morning. And I literally had to call my friend saying, "Please stay on the phone with me because I'm terrified right now of my life." Like, I don't know who the fuck this stranger is, and she's up in my face, basically threatening me without saying a threat. But yeah, what else I'm missing? I moved out like 5 days before May. Packed all my shit. The last day, he was fucking yelling, pissed, happy. I have everything in recording. Everything he said to me. It was taking a lot for me not to say anything bad because I'm Caribbean. We don't take disrespect. He was yelling, cussing at me, then cussing in Spanish to my friend about me because we were being too loud when I was slowly packing for the next day. But oh well, fuck you. He's like, oh, can you fucking do this morning? Oh, I'm happy to leave. Oh, you're lucky no one took you serious about when you said I was harassing you. You can't make claims like that, blah blah blah. You lucky they didn't take it seriously. Nigga, I have literally proof of everything. Like, the fuck you talking about, bro? Like, I had to literally record in my room every single day to make sure you won't go in there when I was showering. Like, what? But yeah, if I'm missing anything, I'll just insert a clip of me adding stuff in. But yeah, I'm freaking tired. But if you like this story time or have any questions or concerns or comments, just comment some. Like, I take my medication, like I'm very out of it right now. That's why I'm like not even looking at the camera. I'm just looking at this water bottle, like I'm really out of it. I'm sorry. But if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, drop a DM in all my social medias. And go follow me on TikTok at Trends in Fashion. I spelled it wrong the last time. It was TRENDSINFASHION. What is wrong with me? Like, I'm literally tired right now. Trends in Fashion. On TikTok, I just hit 16.7k followers. We got up. I need to lay down. Like, I'm really out of it right now. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I got everything. If I don't, I'll probably share a video or add in the comments. But I'll see you next time on when I post another video. Bye.